Nightcap is set for a mature audience. It may contain adult references, coarse language, consumption of alcohol, and subjects of a sexual nature. It may also contain the answers to questions no one asked, traces of an Iconicova, the pin code to a sex dungeon, excessive bathroom humour, grammatical and pronunciation errors, pornography, the Captain's OnlyFans content, pink fluffy unicorns dancing in a rainbow, a dog going on someone's head, shameless product placement, shelling the scavenge, and pointless jokes that lead nowhere. It's recommended while watching The Nightcap you take a lighter look at life, don't take things too seriously, don't get offended, and, of course, take your shirts off and get naked if you want, here on The Nightcap.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to The Nightcap. Can you live? Around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners and viewers and everybody from around the galaxy. It is a pleasure to have you all here tonight. It is our Friday night show. This is where things go wild, a little bit more crazy, and you know what? You can take your shirts off or get naked if you want. That is your choice. That is our gift to you. It is. Yeah. Everyone's nodding. Good. Let's get right into it, because we're going to have a new segment tonight. That's right, there is a new segment coming up later this evening, so get ready for it. But first, on the far side of the studio, coming to you in high definition, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, nation. Hope you're all well.
So far, so good. How are you?
I'm going all right. We've got a new webcam.
You do. You look very clear and precise.
Technician Centre.
Aww.
Isn't that lovely?
It is.
Well, God knows why anyone wants to see me in HD.
Look, it was on my Christmas list.
I don't think it was about me though.
Probably not, but
No.
it's gonna stretch it out. There you go. You can slide back into there.
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time you've done that.
It's first time on camera. Actually, no, it's not.
It's not actually.
It's not in HD.
It's not in HD. Speaking about things that look very, very classic in HD, and this has been changed. Ready? She is the regal lady of the Udall and the Crochet Division. It is Secret Agent Ness.
That's me.
Because
hello, everyone.
We've got the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of Oz medal, so you are the regal lady of the Udall and the Crochet Division.
Yeah, yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. I'm glad I'm being recognised.
Oh, it's about time.
Yeah.
It's what happens when we turn 15.
Oh, I've always known this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was our birthday last week. I'm starting to give away just free stuff now.
Yeah.
Hey, free shit.
Oh, you know what? And I dropped the ball last week. It was Thanksgiving in the US.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
So happy Thanksgiving to all those who enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Rowdy would have been... I actually got some photos of the food that he... is it developed? Is that the word? For Thanksgiving, and it looked quite edible.
Mm. Obviously, he didn't cook it then.
No, probably not.
You might have some secret skills.
What, like falling downstairs and falling over, taking the bins out? Because I've seen video of both of those.
For both of them. Just checking out. We've obviously got our Hall of Fame trophies now taking pride of place above our Mother Energy drinks, which are really cool. And we had to move this down. And for some reason, I've got Ecto 1. I don't know why, but I've got Ecto 1 sitting here.
Fair enough.
Hey, why not? We've worked with Sony in the past.
You could have.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I can spy with my little eye, because you are coming through on, 720p HD. The Secret Agent Ness has one of our original Testigrate t-shirts on.
I'm Testigrate.
Just
Deal
deal
with-
with it.
Yeah.
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 How cool is that? I haven't seen that one in ages.
No.
I have.
Awesome.
I have one too. I think there's only about 3 that have ever been made. We don't even offer them anymore on the website.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
there you go.
you have one, Chematron has one, and I think the King of Denmark has one.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And the guy who coined the phrase, "I'm testigrade,"
Yes, it's sitting right there next to you.
I should get you to sign it.
You should.
Sign your boobs.
Well, we all have. I mean, oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's never been done before, ever. I don't think.
Like, raced over with a tattoo. No.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
But you are spot on, Segregationist. Parking has actually coined quite a few phrases.
Right.
Thanks through the nightcap. You know, he's testigrade. He's had tack nap. Was another good one that he came up with. The
Yeah, that was it.
Mine.
oh, that was you, tack nap. That's right, tactical nap. There was recently the craft beer pretty boys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
4 of those shirts have been sold,
Straight
by
off
the way.
top of my dime.
Yeah, straight. 4 different CBP t-shirts have been
Nice.
distributed.
Good.
What's on my shirt? This is one of the other ones. This is another shirt that we created. I tried this at home. Thank you, Stripper, asking what was on the shirt. I tried it at home. You can actually get these ones on our website as well. Can't Cope with Woke is on the website. I want to get one that says a Fenerganog. Or Fenerganug.
Fenerganug. Yeah.
Because that was a word that's one of the only few words that I've ever come up with. So,
Yeah. And probably while you were trying to pronounce something else.
yeah, I was channeling the Swedish chef, and I'm like, that sounds like something IKEA would sell is a Fenerganog.
Yeah.
Which is the knock of wood underneath the coffee table, in case anyone wants to know what that is.
Yeah.
But it has to be underneath the coffee table. If it's above the coffee table, that's not a Fenerganog.
No, then
just
it's
a
a
block of
coaster.
wood.
Yeah.
We got a new segment tonight. We're going to do that in just a jiffy. But I thought before we do it all and get things underway, we probably should do the terms and conditions of play. And hellos to everybody that is, around this wonderful planet of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Deep breath in. Let's have a bit of fun. If you, that's right, you right there, would like to be part of the fun and or excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device and type in these 4 magical words.
The Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after 12 grueling weeks of working in our sweatshops, printing presses, you too can graduate into the shirts division of the Nightcap Nation. It's getting in the Christmas spirit. Might as well buy shirts that people have no idea what they mean.
Yeah. Then they can ask you about it, and then they can upsell us.
See, all these years of pretending to work in sales is starting to pay off. You can even join the live chats that happen throughout the course of the show, and it's recommended.
Absolutely. The live chats is the YouTube one, which is normally less inhabited.
Except for
than
Rowdy.
the,
Rowdy hangs out there.
Messenger one. But that doesn't mean you can't get on it.
Yeah.
Because we'll check that every so often.
A great place if you're banned from Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes. But the Facebook Messenger chat is excellently populated this evening,
Yes,
I must
yes, it
say.
is.
There's plenty in there.
Plenty.
We've got Bug.
Bugs.
Bug.
I know him.
Yep.
He's ordered from menu low.
Hello.
Yeah. We got JD Girl, McDowell, and Sherbet.
What? They're all in there?
Hello there.
Yeah.
They are. I presume they're all about to bugger off somewhere else.
I hope they watched last week's show, because then they'll see how much we offended them from not being there.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
But we do that to everybody.
Got it.
Yeah. Stripper's in the house.
Oh yeah.
Know him. Seen him
Squire's
naked.
there. Well, Esquire's there. Fisherman's there. We're on in the background, apparently. Don't know why.
Who are we in the background of?
Fisherman.
Oh, the fisherman.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Tones is there.
Tones.
And Cray-Ray's in Perth.
And Cray does send his apologies because he's in Perth.
Yeah, dairy. He's missing out on all this high def.
Attempting to negotiate his own release, I believe.
Oh, good. And I know that Cheech will be tuning in a bit later. There might be a couple other new people out there floating around. I know that Esquire palmed a card off to someone today, so whether or not those wonderful people are listening. And if they are, let us know. We would like to do a shout out to your company, but we're not going to say what your company is unless you let us know you're watching.
Yeah, unless you, yeah, there's quid pro quo going on here.
It's kind of how it works. Like our friends in Mother Energy Drink. That's right, buy your Mother Energy Drink today.
And Nuclear Blast.
Nuclear Blast.
Yeah.
Nuclear Blast is... Although Sabaton's actually in Melbourne right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at the Good Festival or some festival. I don't know.
Yeah, again, it'd be a short set, and couldn't justify the expense of. So the rest of the bands on the bill not really my speed.
And they weren't answering my my text messages. I'm not even sure if I had the right number. I was just texting people at random. Are you the guys from Sabaton? So far, 13 people aren't.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Was one of them Axl Rose?
Actually, you know what? I did send an email out to Axl Rose's management, so we never know what will happen next time they're in town.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. No, they're back in. Oh yeah, December 3rd. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I guess I didn't hear back from him. The other one though is next year in March. Our I can't say friend of the show, but we're friends of him. He just doesn't realise that he's a friend of ours yet. But Widow Yankovic will be in town next year through TEG Entertainment, and so he's doing a big Australian tour March next year. So we are going to try and move heaven on earth to try and gain an interview with him, and we're hoping, fingers crossed, that might come through. But
that'd be cool.
That would be very, very cool.
Well, we have,
haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
another stand-up show.
Yeah.
It's Weird Al time.
It's Weird Al time.
Is it? Weird Al time.
Yeah. Just laugh. That's even better.
Yeah.
Because you got to laugh at Weird Al show. I wish we could get back to playing them, but every time I do, it gets hit with a copyright infringement or it shuts off. So we might try and get approval from the man himself, and then we can just send that clip to YouTube going, hey,
cop this.
Look what he said. He said that we could do it and take all the royalties from it. All of the royalties.
You'll get more than a copyright strike on that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, there was something else I was going to bring up. No, I'm lying to you. So it doesn't matter.
In the description.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's stuff in the description.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, all these things would be really handy.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah, responsibly. That's over that side. Right there.
Send us a text. It's as cheap as dirt and it's not censored.
Yeah. Well, except for the C word, apparently. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, in the descriptions you'll find all the links to, text to speak and all that sort of stuff. Have some fun with it. Have a bit of a giggle. Have a bit of a laugh, if you will.
Even more interactive than the chat if you get on the text to speech, because we don't know what you're going to say.
Yeah. And Parking can't read it when it happens, so it's even funnier.
Can't read it, can't hear it either, because it sounds shit from your end.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could fix
Can't
that.
hear the question time music, can't hear the graphics music, can't hear that.
Or a quality production.
Well, yeah.
In HD.
In HD.
Yeah.
At least you're clear.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to get you a purple light.
What, so we can't shoot up?
That's why Kimatron puts this bloody blue one on, because that used to flash, but then I started doing way too much heroin, and it took it away. Well, fair enough then.
Everybody's arrived in the chat.
Hey, welcome. I'm not sure if he's watching, but he's at least in the chat, so that's a good start.
Yeah. He had to go and negotiate his own release from Western Australia.
That will do it.
Yeah.
Also, keep an eye out. In the next little while, Parking has been working on a security thing that's going to pop up on our website, which for
Project.
a new
Perhaps.
project, which was discussed in the chat a little while ago. But the amount of work that has gone into it this far is phenomenal. I've actually had to reread it a few times just so I could understand how the show works. So, and just to let you know how much detail's in it, it's going to go right down to what pattern I have shaved into my pubic region for each show. So, oh, and by the way, tonight it's a lightning strike.
I won't be able to listen to AC/DC ever again. Actually, I heard a great one on the TV just last night when we were talking about cups or protectors for gentlemen playing cricket or paintball. And you put in a comment about the size of your wedding tackle.
Yes.
And the answer that
thereof.
was on TV was last night was brilliant. I nearly used it, but I wasn't in a position to. Wish I had one your size. Be better than this monster.
Yeah. In the words of great Cole Elliott, who's performing live currently at the Albury Commercial Club.
Go, Cole.
Yeah. If I took a piss holding it with 3 fingers, I'd piss on 2 of them.
Yeah, I've heard that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Secret Agent Ness looks extra nice tonight.
Oh.
I'm just slightly clearer.
You are. Yeah. You've almost gone full Scientology, mate.
Thank you, Tech Division. We love you.
You've gone full Scientology. You've gone clear.
Oh, God.
And thank you, Stripper. Stripper just sent me the trailer for the Cocaine Bear. This is actually a true story, by the way.
Yeah, I read about that the other day.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Story.
Yeah, true story. Yeah, it's crazy. I'll look into it during one of the breaks. It's a bit hard to stop and look at stuff whilst we're
I don't
doing
know
this
if
stuff.
people send links and videos and stuff while the show's on.
Because it's something to go back and look at.
I don't look back at the chat.
I get sick of getting all the fucking nude photos. Get so many of them, mostly from Nan.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Yeah. Oh, Nan's like, she's a slut, man. Hot bod though. Give her that. See what Green Dad sees in her.
That's not you, Nana Bear.
No. Well, could
We
be.
love you.
Actually, it was really funny when we were naming our kids. We wanted to name, Ada after my nana, but when we started calling her Gran, it just didn't sound right. So we thought, oh fuck, we'll move it to. That's an oldie. I like that joke. It's an old joke.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, sir. Your father was pronounced dead at 6 o'clock tonight. Oh, really? I've been saying it wrong all those years.
Yeah, I like it. Shall we have a look at our very first news segment for tonight?
Yeah, if we have to.
I think it'll be good. It might die. It might be.
Hey,
It might be shit house, but we'll see how we go.
we'll find out in a couple of minutes, eh? Oh, let me guess, you've done a graphic for it, and that's what we're doing it?
You know that I have.
Has it got its own lights?
No, maybe. I don't know. We'll have a look.
What do you mean it's not yet?
Not yet. We'll have a look. Don't go anywhere. Hang on. Let's open it up. Conspiracy.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. And we do appreciate...
The news hackers have always got a black hoodie on.
Yep.
I just want to wear a black hoodie so people think I'm mean.
do the Kanye West and just wear a full black face mask. It's like he was joining Tism on stage later tonight or something. Ah, jeepers. Hey, I just looked at us on the big screen. We look very clear.
People think I'm a hacker,
Yeah.
but then they'll just ask me how to fix their iPhone. Yeah.
And I do want to say to Stripper, we really do appreciate people sending us links and stuff as well, because it does add content. So
we do. It's awkward trying to do it on air.
No, we like it. We love it, though. Conspiracies, right? This is what we're going to do. We're going to have a look at some not so popular theories and conspiracies that are doing the rounds. Everyone's looked at Area 51. Everyone's looked at the Dulce Barracks. Everyone's looked at, was the moon landing fake and all this bullshit. Everyone's covered them.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought,
Including us.
So I thought tonight we'll have a look at ones that don't get the mainstream media that they deserve.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I am going to say that all of these are real conspiracy theories that I either made up tonight or...
That's why I reckons you're really gunning for the role of voiceover guy for any possible remake of Gladiator.
Gladiator, ready! Who's this dude? SGAMI. The star behind them looks demonic. It's because they are.
Yeah.
But hey, welcome to the show.
No, just the star, not us.
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah.
Like a t-shirt might be something of a giveaway.
Yeah, that will do it as well. So these conspiracies, right? Some of them, well, actually all of them, will really make you think. It really will stop you in your tracks and go, holy shit, we haven't thought of this. Oh, we're a big fan. We're a big fan of you.
Oh, yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
Make yourself even more known.
Yeah. Please tell us a little bit more about
Join
yourself.
the FG chat. We'd love to know you.
Yeah, come join us on Facebook as well. Just look up The Nightcap Nation. It is a group. We can add you to the group. We can add you to the chat. We can have a bit of fun.
You could always just stay on the YouTube chat and we'll hopefully pick up your comments because we can't watch all the comments at the same time.
I can see the Facebook one because on my little screen I can actually see the YouTube chat turn up. It's about there-ish.
Oh, right there. I
Yeah.
thought it was a little bit over.
Oh, it was over here, but I moved it over here so I could see it.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And then I've got a computer over here that has the Facebooky chat going, so I can see all that too. So
What do I need to watch it for?
because you're the Facebook chatty guy, I'll do the YouTube chatty guy.
Oh, okay.
This way we can have an even spread across both industries.
That word again.
I like spread.
Spread.
Yeah. Look, I may have had sex earlier tonight. I may have had sex by myself earlier today.
I
Yeah.
thought he was talking about marmalade.
Oh, yeah. Don't you fucking bring up marmalade.
What was the old what they call her margarine legs because she spreads these?
That's the one. So what I thought we'd do, we'll have a look at these conspiracies. I'll tell you the conspiracy. We try and solve what the real story behind the conspiracy is. Maybe we can feed more information into the conspiracy and why it's such a perfectly constructed theory. Or we can find the truth about it and go, well, maybe this is the truth. Mm-hmm. That's the segment. It's pretty easy to play along with. All right.
Well, get with it.
All right. Look, as I said, some of these ones, they just don't get the mainstream media that they deserve. So we'll start off with this one. Amelia Earhart, the famous female pilot who proved that women can't fly planes either.
Yeah, not Amelia Earhart, the NASCAR driver. No.
No, not her. Different one.
Yeah.
Who also proved that women can't fly planes either. So anyway,
I know a few names that disagree with you. Jackie Crocker and Hannah Reich, Nancy Bird Walton.
These all sound like ladies that work in the tuck shop.
Sabotage.
Yeah. But anyhow, go on.
Okay, so the reason that we never found her remains, very simply, she was eaten by crabs.
Oh.
This is a real conspiracy theory, by the way. Look it up.
I've got more questions about that. But what about the plane? Was that eaten by crabs too?
Yes, yeah, completely.
And with the crab pubic lice?
Probably, I think we're talking about the sea-dwelling. I was about to say mammal. The sea-dwelling crustacean.
Crustacean.
Yes, yeah. Checking.
So she didn't. I don't think she crashed. I think she landed on the islands inhabited by nothing but crabs. Mm-hmm. She's got out of the plane to take a piss, and the crabs went, "I'll have that."
I'm just thinking about those giant coconut crabs.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
are scary as anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Oh, imagine if you had those in your pants.
Oh God.
Not again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a legit theory that Amelia was she was gunned over the Sea of Japan. She spun in.
Well, it seems fairly clear that her plane just bloody crashed and she's shark shit.
Yeah, crab shit, really. There's a good chance that the crabs had something to do with it.
Crabs live on the bottom, don't they?
Well, she had to get there eventually, didn't she?
Well, bits of her might have.
The plane would have gone down. But let's say she did crash on an island, or as I reckon the theory goes, she stopped to take a slash. She's having a bit of a wee-wee, and the crabs are going, not on my island, lady. And just crabbed her. Just did whatever crabs do, and just crabbed her to death.
Yeah.
Got the dominant claw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened.
Well, look,
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
that's why it's a theory. I didn't say it was a correct theory.
What year did she disappear?
I believe it was 2005.
You may not believe correctly. She might have all been a fakie, and she's just flown to Argentina to live with Adolf.
That could be it too, actually, yeah. She's the reason that MH370's gone missing. They've done an Earnhardt.
Oh, they went looking for her. They all got crabbed as well, did they?
They got grabbed by crab.
They just didn't Earnhardt. Yeah.
They did an Earnhardt.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, I'm not saying that this is correct, but if you go somewhere into, I don't know, the Caribbean islands or whatever, and test crab feces, there is a chance. And I'm not saying it's a big chance, but there is a chance that you will find...
We'll have Earnhardt DNA in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a bit out there.
Well, in the time there's a big, like cyclone, a big tropical storm out there. It might wash up on shore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fly pan, the freight pan, or whatever it's called, flight plane. I
Actually,
don't
what
know.
they ought to be doing is going through all those, going through all the pots that come up on Deadliest Catch.
Yeah. They need to go looking at them. I keep telling you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our new YouTube mate, 2005. They were the days back when crabs were crabs. You're right, man. Amen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're a man. I don't know. You could be a lady. I don't know. I got it as your screen name. All right. Look, you're not buying into that one. I get it.
What are your pronouns? I better not say that too much because we might get axed like that new show on Channel 10.
Yeah. The host went on. Got on one of those bloody awful Mamma Mia's or something, or The Conversation, about how important pronouns are, and everyone needs to get on with everyone else. And her show got the arse after 2 episodes because it was shit.
Good.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
All right. What about this one? All right.
No, we don't care.
No, we don't give a shit what anyone's pronouns are.
No.
All right, this is an interesting one. This one was told to me by a reliable source, so I'm guessing that it's pretty factual.
Was it Queen Wolf?
It could have been Queen Wolf, actually. And you know what? You are almost 100% correct. But it had legs. I'm like, this makes perfect sense
Like
to me.
crabs, I got 8 legs, mate.
It made perfect sense to me when she told me. I'm like, you know what? I think you're onto something. Let's investigate this further. The moon. You've all seen it. It's pretty prominent at night time most of the time.
Yes, correct, Esquire.
Yeah,
What's
that's,
this going? Oi, they.
yeah,
And-
jeez.
Like Jewish.
But you know the moon? You guys seen the moon, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the moon.
Made out of cheese, yeah.
Well, that was the original concept, and I'm like, nah, I don't think it really is. That sounds a little bit too far-fetched. So we had to stop and have a really good think about it. And we worked out that the moon is actually just a huge fluorescent light bulb. And the reason that we first went to the moon, not us, but, you know, mankind, back, was it 69 or 60, whatever? Yeah. So we went up there because, let's say, Terry from the science division noticed that the bulb was flicking. And he's like, oh, shit, that's gonna go out. So we had to go up there. And Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, their whole job was just to replace the fluoro bulb so it wouldn't flicker.
And the starter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no use replacing the bulb without a starter.
No, that's right. Yeah, if you're going to do it correct. And the reason that Artemis is now doing its gig is, well, it's been a few years and the bulb's starting to flicker again. So we need to get people back up there, change the globe over.
I hope they don't replace it with an LED.
Yeah, can't stand that. Or a halogen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then they have to change it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless, of course, it's faulty.
Yeah. Actually, why don't I just get the state government to do it? They replace your bulbs for free.
Well, yeah, some dude knocked on my door a couple of weeks ago asking if he could change all my light globes. I just thought he was pinching light globes. And I'm like, mate, I've got 4 that work in this entire house. You can't have them.
Yeah, I do have one for a Subaru.
Yeah.
But I reckon that's what it is. I reckon that... I ran this past Queen Wolf, who, for the record, is 9. And she agreed that sounds quite plausible. That's the whole idea behind the moon. It's just a huge fluorescent light bulb. That's why mosquitoes keep trying to get up there.
A dimmable one.
Yeah, we turn it down during the day. We've got to save power.
And eclipses.
Well, that's when it starts flickering. Notice
during the day, so you still see it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's why we had that solar eclipse the other day, lunar eclipse the other week. And we've had about 5 or 6 this year, and that's pretty much sums up the globe is starting to die and needs to be replaced. And they're like, shit, we better get up there. And honestly, notice how it flickered when Artemis 1 was told not to fly those times, and then we had like a lunar eclipse about a week later, and everyone's like, fuck, they're starting to switch onto this.
Yeah.
All it takes is one live streaming show to point this out to the public, and we're fucked, guys. We need to get on this. We need to get on this today.
Thank God nobody watches us.
Yeah. Well, NASA does.
And that's the whole deal with the space race. You know, it took plenty of years, plenty of money, plenty of people involved. That's how many, lives, yeah. That's how many people it took to change the light globe the first go around.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, it was huge, and we weren't even sure if we got it in there correctly, and we had to send up a couple of other teams later on going, did we do it right?
Yeah. So, and China went up there, you know, about 30 years later and said, is this how they did it? I'm taking this technology.
Yeah.
And to point out the end to the mystery, how many monkeys does it take to change the light globe? Well, 0. The chimpanzee fucked it up, so we had to send men. See, we do this. We cover. This is all the important stuff. Where was that one written? There. I'll cross it off the list. All right. Zombies. We've all seen the docos.
Yep.
Zombies, pretty much fairly factual, really, when you stop to think about it.
What kind of zombies?
All of them. Every kind.
No.
Okay, so like the voodoo kind and
Can't
the
discriminate.
virus kind.
Zombies'
and,
lives matter.
And the old-fashioned brain-eating kind.
Yeah.
The George Romero kind,
Yeah.
And then the bath salt eating kind.
I can't believe fast zombies.
No, I wouldn't say they're quick.
No, but like World War Z, because I won't say Z, fuck that shit. World War Z had fast zombies, and it doesn't work for me.
No, they can't be fast, for God's sake.
No.
This is why I keep paying off, and I've mentioned this a few times on the show. I keep paying off morticians every time that they are getting someone ready for a funeral to tie the shoes together of a zombie, just in case that deceased becomes alive again and tries to get out of his whatever and chase everybody. His shoes are tied together. He's just going to fall over. One, it's going to be fucking funny to watch, and two, it's a safety thing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is there such a thing as a clever zombie?
There's a movie came out with some bullshit friggin' thing with Dave Bautista in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're trying to make zombies smart now.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have smart.
Yeah, reasoning and cunning and
Like a fox.
like a fox.
No.
Yeah.
No.
no.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the whole thing with old school zombies was that they wanted to eat your brains because they didn't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to, next time you're down the street, look at the local person that collects the trolleys at your local supermarket. You tell me that is not a zombie. You try talking to one. You see if they fucking respond.
I had one smile at me the other day.
Yeah, because he's just a zombie. He's going to eat you.
No. He was a nice young lad.
Yeah, I bet he was.
He used the automatic trolley pusher up the hill machine that you can drive it.
How's it go?
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of
It's a
sense.
little thing. And then he came around and he served me at the service counter as well.
Okay, see, the
And he was friendly.
zombie must have been off for lunch. That's why you got a human.
Or perhaps he'd just eaten the zombie's brains himself.
Ah, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was on the turn.
Yeah.
I think we should have more zombies in the community. I believe that they, would take the jobs that we don't particularly want anymore. Like, you can get them out mowing lawns and stuff. It's not an overly complicated gig for them.
That's what I'm going to do on the weekend.
Well, so you just get a zombie. He comes and he'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look, there's a video of a zombie right there in the bloody trolley pushing zombie right there in the chat. I haven't pressed play on the video, but I'm guessing that's what the video was of. All right, so yeah, you could get him out walking dogs. You could get him bloody, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, that is funny.
Now this is a bit of a controversial one. This one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I like controversial.
Oh, I tell you what. When I first read about this this theory, I'm like, we could have uncovered something big here, guys. That's I'm not gonna undersell it. We could potentially be facing ridicule for saying this one. And possible shutdown and suspensions on all forms of social media and platforms. This is how deep this goes. The local councils of the world, not just the World Council, but like like Mornington Shire Council and the Zimbabwean City Council, they've all banded together to form. To form the OK World Order. It's not a new one or an old one, it's just OK. World Order with their goal of preventing dog poo turning white. You tell me last time you saw white dog poo.
Actually, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about the councils getting together. Don't forget, our local council here is the one that gave trees human rights.
Yes, this is true.
And that is not a joke. Our council actually did that instead of fixing fucking potholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And shutting
And
down
it's
wrestling
about the
federations.
feeling of trees,
And
as if they're sentient beings.
yeah, and for
They may
many
well be.
for many years, I've advocated that local government is the level of government that needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
They exist solely for the purpose of bureaucracy.
Well, not just
Get
that,
it
but
one.
they're a part of the OK World Order too.
They can get fucked. And if every council in the world, my theory is, if you get rid of everyone at a council earning more than $80,000 a year, so you just keep the supervisors and below in the actual doing shit department, and run everything via your state government, you wouldn't wind up with different laws and bylaws and shit by different suburb. I hate councils. They're awful.
Well, they shot us down, so fuck them. But yeah, that,
in saying that, they've gotten rid of white dog shit.
they have.
Really like white dog shit. So,
Well,
something good.
yeah. So you're left with slippery, gooey.
Yeah, and see, this is the thing, Parking. I think you're spot on. They didn't want it. They wanted to make it as annoying as possible for the zombies that fucking clean the roads and stuff.
And anyone who likes to walk barefoot.
Yeah. Like US Marshal, he wears bare feet all the time.
Yeah.
But then if they want to let it sloppy, then doesn't that become a liability issue for the council?
Yeah, but have you ever tried to sue the council?
Legal department.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they can.
So they can see if something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. They can employ people like that soulless fucking drone who put a sticker on our bin one morning because you've put non-recyclables in the recycling bin. I've gone, how sad's this prick's life? That's all he's got to do. Just drive around.
That's
in the
his
middle
gig.
Of fucking with his little torch going, what's in your bin? Fuck off, mate.
Could be done by zombies. Just putting it out there.
I love the irony of it. The tag on the bin was in the shape of a gold star.
Oh,
It's done something right.
yeah.
Yeah, putting gold stars on things that aren't correct. That worked so well in history before, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway. This is an interesting
Yeah,
one.
exactly right, Bode. White dog shit can be picked up and thrown out of the way without residual shit on your hands or fingers.
Yeah, and they've taken that away. The OK World Order's done that.
I know. I think that's a bylaw about having to carry a pickup bag with you.
Yeah, that's it.
Just so.
You're spot on.
Plastic. But our council's also declared a climate emergency.
They did too, and you know what they're doing about it?
0.
Dog shit all.
Correct.
Dog shit all.
Dog shit. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just wondering what happens next year when the plastic bag ban comes into place.
Yeah. What
You
are you
just-
going to pick up your dog shit with?
Yeah,
Yeah, all going to be white dog shit
Yeah.
soon.
it has to be linen. What about this one? This is an interesting one. The measuring lines on your detergent containers. You know when you're measuring your liquid or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that, right? This is legit. That is just created by the companies to get you to use more detergent than what's actually necessary to wash your clothes, so you buy more detergent. It's a fucking vicious cycle.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Kitty girl and sherbet.
Hey,
Yeah, they're all there. Yay.
the cruiser party.
Yay.
But yeah, how's that, right? So you're doing what you've been instructed, actually what you've been conditioned to do most of your life. All right,
Yeah.
There's a line on the fucking thing. I fill it to the line. I tip it in. Little do we know, we only need half of that. But because
Yeah.
there's a line on it, we fill it to the line. We run out of
less-
washing detergent quicker, and we have to buy more washing detergent. And what's on the next bottle of washing detergent? A fucking line.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing that for, JD girl?
Never drink responsible.
She's just following instructions. She's conditioned.
She's conditioned.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one. The Denver International Airport, which is in Denver, I understand.
The Mile High Airport, yep.
Yep. Is the Illuminati headquarters,
Where the zombies are staging.
where the zombies stay, where the Freemasons hold rituals. Cat. Where the Illuminati sacrifice zombies and female zombies and virgin zombies. That's not a really interesting one, though. Like, honestly, that's very hard to believe compared to the rest of them that we've covered. That one's pretty average. Don't think it would happen.
Yep.
But I believe it all.
Oh, as you should. What are
I have a conspiracy theory of my own, as a matter of fact. That what's the name of the town? Colorado Springs.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's the center of the known universe.
God, everything happens there.
Everything happens there. Joe Kenda.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love Joe Kenda.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like the
The,
greatest bloody
Rockman,
homicide
whatever.
detective ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's I agree with Esquire there. It's a same as on shampoo.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Doesn't tell you when to stop.
No, just to keep going until there is nothing left of your bare
Bloody
hands.
expensive, even with hair as short as mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a duck coming in.
Oh, no.
Hmm. I can tell you that I have very rarely double washed my hair.
I don't.
No.
Don't think I've ever washed my hair.
Didn't?
Hmm.
I have one
Okay.
bar of soap that does everything.
Oh. Oof.
I'm not surprised.
I know, right? Actually.
But do you repeat?
Oh, every day. Sometimes 3 or 4 times, depending on, if female netball games are on or anything.
Here's my dick. I can wash it as fast as I like.
Exactly. This is an interesting one. This one's got more legs than. When you first hear it, you go, "That doesn't sound right," but then the more you think about it, the more correct it sounds. Humphrey Bear, Australian children entertainer,
Cancelled icon.
cancelled icon. There's a reason though, Parkin. Did you know that Humphrey B. Bear's, the actual program Humphrey B. Bear, was actually made by Australian Intelligence, or ASIO, as a way to communicate information to both Interpol and CIA operatives. So he's to kids.
Well,
he's just doing this.
They're all on the same side.
Yeah, but
Could have been email.
it could have emailed, but it was, it was the early 90s. It was not very common. So communicating through Humphrey was the best way to do it. We all saw him just doing this, but really he's like, 3 o'clock this afternoon, dead. He's giving out all the secret signals. Think about it more than a second, and you'll go, actually, you're spot
I
on.
thought about it for more than a second.
Yeah, so he's starting to get legs now, isn't it?
No, not at all.
No, I think you're onto something
Yeah,
there.
I think I know I am.
And you know what? I just looked up a GIF for Humphrey B. Bear. There are none.
No, because he got cancelled.
Yeah. No, he didn't get cancelled. He just got retired. They had to retire the operative.
Mm-hmm.
His cover was blown, and they're like,
G'day, Chief.
"Hey, Cheech."
Yeah.
He's obviously chloroformed the kids.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the legit. That's the real truth. Humphrey B. Bear, highly trained intel operative.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we could talk about the Skinwalker Ranch, but I don't believe any of that stuff.
Which one?
Skinwalker.
The Skinwalker Ranch, I don't believe any of that.
Weird stuff happens.
That's probably the least
right.
believable.
On the other side of the mesa.
Yeah. My headphones go on and go YouTube cops it out.
Well, that's it. That's conspiracies. That's our segment. If you enjoyed it, let us know. We'll do another one in time.
Don't let him know. We'll have to do it again if you do.
Look, out of all these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the half of them may have been told to me by myself or someone in this household.
I think your co-conspirator was just behind you.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was.
Stripper had to get his young fella to see the moon. What a lovely photo.
Aw,
Excellent.
that's a
Yeah.
good one. Did
And
you?
also-
You better say it now before the globe blows. Anyway.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
And I think he's confirming it's not made of cheese.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, of course, it's not made of cheese. Cheese isn't fluorescent, is it?
No. That's great.
Thanks. Tons is just thanking Stripper because he tried the chloroform and it worked, but he's only just waking up and the kids are.
Okay, boys and girls and children of all ages, what do you reckon we go to a quick music when we come back? We'll do some of that question time stuff.
Yeah, right.
All right. Don't go anywhere. Or if you do, come back. Although you shouldn't go anywhere because it's the show and you should be here for the entire show. The whole show includes the music, guys.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Love
you, bye.
Yo, other rappers claim to not give a fuck. Well, step aside, bitches, cause I give the lowest amount of fuck humanly possible. What? I don't give a fuck about anything. Fuck everyone and fuck everything. What? I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a fuck about anything. I don't give a fuck about motherfucking anything. People care about shit. I say fuck everything. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck this guy. sun. I don't need heat or vitamin D. And fuck toasters, I don't need to cook my bread. And fuck coasters, I use a little plate instead. And fuck roosters, with your useless cock-a-doodle-doo. We invented alarm clocks, we no longer need you. Don't give a fuck about chairs, I prefer to stand. And fuck air conditioners, I got a ceiling fan. And fuck the movie The Fan, starring Wesley Snipes. Demolition Man's the only Snipes movie I like. And fuck liking shit, I don't even like the stuff that I like. Don't give a fuck about not liking all the shit I don't like tissues, fuck 'em. I'll blow my nose on the couch. And fuck my nostrils and my sense of smell, I breathe through my mouth. Don't give a fuck about seeing, bitch, fuck my eyes. Fuck visual perception, yo, I'd rather be blind. And fuck time, seconds are too short and minutes are a joke. And hours are way too long, they should be half an hour at most. And fuck coast, don't give a fuck about where water meets land. And fuck boats, just cause you float, you think you're so fucking bad. And fuck jokes, I don't need to be funny all the time. My dog has a tumor and he's probably gonna die, boy. I don't give a fuck about anything. Fuck everyone and fuck everything. What? I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a fuck about anything. Walked into a coffee shop and ordered a cup. The girl said small, medium, large. I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck. She said, I can't process your order if you don't pick a size. I said, fine, I'll take a large, but I still don't give a fuck, alright? Don't give a fuck about beverage size options, motherfucker. And I don't give a fuck about liquids either. They're all wet and shit and tend to spill all over the place like human semen when I get it all over my face. I'm not gay, I just don't give a fuck about straight sex. And fuck my dick, I'll pee and come out of my mouth instead. Fuck biological functions, fuck the human body. I prefer the body of a bat and the head of a coyote. I'd call myself Bat Yodi and I'd fight crime at night. I know it's similar to Batman, but motherfuck copyright. I plagiarize all the time, I do it every day. Cause I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. And fuck birth, entering the world of space and time is a bitch. Searching for purpose in the random universe sucks dick. Is it deterministic or am I free to choose my way? Did I choose to not give a fuck about Ice Cube trays? If I want ice, I'll go to the fucking corner store and buy a bag, filling you up and wait for the water to freeze some motherfucking drag. You know what? Fuck the word fuck, I don't need to use it. I'll replace it with the word chainsaw for this chorus. I don't give a chainsaw about anything. Chainsaw everyone and chainsaw everything. What? I don't give a chainsaw. I literally don't give a chainsaw about anything. If there were a contest to see who doesn't give a fuck the most, I wouldn't win cause I don't give a fuck about winning, yo. I don't even give a fuck about not giving a fuck. So I do give a fuck. Wait, what? I give a fuck about everything. I love everyone and care about everything. What? I give a fuck. I literally care about every motherfucking thing.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time.
Just laugh, boys and girls. Just laugh. That's what it's all about tonight. We're just here to laugh. Anyway, it's indeed time for the Nightcap Question Time. If you're new to the show, first and foremost, welcome. Take your shirt off. Get naked if you want. Or don't. I don't care. There's stuff that we do on this show. I think it's at that time, actually. We do question time. This is how it will work this evening. On the Nightcap Nation Facebook group, you should really consider joining it. If you don't, people will laugh at you. They will point and laugh. And they'll be like, that guy. That guy over here.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy. Don't be them.
Or that. Whatever.
Whatever. I know.
Mr., Mrs., Miss or Ms.
Doctor. Anyway, on that group, you will find questions 1, 2, and
3
on the board. They've been up for a record amount of time of 24 hours. Ah!
I got your buddy friend.
Anyway, the great, wonderful people and objects, I don't know, of the Nightcap Nation have answered. Ah, my camera. The dog's moving my camera.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can I have that back, please?
I think that's a behaviour you want to get on top of fairly quick.
Phoenix!
Yes, folks, you're saying Phoenix, not penis.
Ah.
I'll get the stairs. There goes
Friends
the
of
camera.
Saturday.
There goes.
Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Stay for a minute.
This is like watching a body-worn camera video from a violent struggle.
The
Quit
security
resisting!
dog.
Quit
Okay.
resisting!
Well, we've got this week's thumbnail anyway.
I guess.
Quit resisting!
Oh,
No, I'm good.
there you go.
There we go.
There we go. We've got stable. We're stable.
Ah, look at that. Almost back in the exact same position. Anyway, almost, that is. Questions. They've been up for a great amount of time. The great, wonderful people of the Nightcap Nation have answered the questions throughout the course of the day. Look at that. Just jumped straight back on like nothing had happened. Then here on this show, I'm going to ask the questions one by one by one by one by one.
Exactly, Bud. Counsellors, they're nothing. Bud's explaining our dialogue with one of them and asked if any of them had a Bachelor of Science, and the person said, no, not even a handful of smartish.
Not even a handful of
Yeah,
stories.
and that's the problem with councils. They're more ideology than they are doing. Like I said, our local council, no shit, has given human rights to trees.
Yep.
I mean, for fuck's sake.
I might get a notice when I trim the hedge out the front on the
Would.
weekend.
Actually, I'll do it. I'll massacre that thing.
What, the hedge?
Just poison all the trees.
Yeah,
Stuff
I
nature.
agree, Stripper. Put the camera on his collar.
Her collar.
Collar, yeah. Yeah. Do that.
Yeah.
I saw a video not long ago about, exactly that happened. The dog stole the camera and was getting chased around the house by the owner. But he managed to keep the owner in the picture almost the whole time. It was hilarious.
Because, as you know, you've got the same camera now.
Yeah.
It's only got
Division.
it's only got X amount of lead, so I can't put it on her and let her run up and down. But I might whack the GoPro on her one day and just see how it goes.
Get a power bank.
How's that going to connect back to the computer?
I don't know, you can Bluetooth it in.
It's a USB camera.
Doesn't matter.
How about I just strap the GoPro to her and then record off the GoPro?
Whatever. Make it happen.
All right, I will.
Bring up roadblocks.
You can always ask Tech Division.
Yeah, Tech Division can be all over it.
Bro.
Sure you're not a counsellor?
Oh, it could be. Anyway, the questions 1, 2, and 3. You guys use your names as buzzers. Then after which, I'll award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of 3 rounds can do whatever they want with them. They can trade them in for a Question Time Championship belt. That was in frame earlier before, but now it's over here. You can donate your points. You can eat your points. You can even, you can melt them down and inject them like heroin. It's up to you.
Shove them up the arse of the local councillor.
Tell us how you feel about councils, by the way.
I don't like them much.
I can understand why. Then at the end of which... Oh, GoPro. Yeah,
There you
GoPro
go.
sounds
Tech
easier.
Division's answered your question.
Yeah. I don't know what a Raspberry Pi
Yeah,
is.
they-
USB and a power brick.
Yeah.
Or a
Yep.
GoPro.
Yep.
Yeah, GoPro would be quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Raspberry Pi at work. And
Yeah.
when, the visual merchandiser kept on mentioning, have you got your Raspberry Pi yet? Has your Raspberry Pi arrived?
What the hell's a
I thought-
Raspberry Pi?
Actually talking about,
Yeah. Something
a treat.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I want a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed when it was like,
Yeah.
a little music player.
Yeah. Raspberry Pi is very popular amongst the ADSB community. The radars that I look at, the receivers are all most of them run off that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Do they get to eat it?
You'd get sick if you ate one.
Oh, well, don't eat it then. Jeez. Take away our fun. Anyway, you guys utilise your names as buzzers, and at the end of which we will then read what the nation
Had to say.
Copy that. Shall we play question time?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Quite.
Okay, here's the question for you. Hands on your buzzers. What did you want to be growing up?
Parking.
Parking.
Happy.
Oh. And are you?
I am now.
Oh.
Is that because you finally got to have your council spray?
No. The secret agent is beautiful and wonderful and lovely.
Oh.
Yeah.
And now you can see her in HD.
Not going to see her in real life.
Yeah, no, HD's a bit more clearer. I'm going to give you some points for that parking because he doesn't want to be having anything up. It's not many points, it's pity points, but it's still points.
Pity points, we've got plenty of those in the past.
Secret agent Ness, according to Elon Musk, you're no longer banned from Twitter, and you're next.
Yay! I always wanted to be a secret agent. I think that's pretty obvious.
Duh.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah, that's right.
You set your goals and you go for it.
Yeah. No, but for realsies, I had a secret agent's dossier when I was young.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like a little activity book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've just been spying on me all this time.
Yeah. Well, it taught me elements of spycraft.
Ah.
Yeah. Like how to make invisible ink.
Mm.
I remember
Lemons?
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how to do a book code.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
That's why I got that.
Ooh.
That was back when I was a private D.
Oh, God.
Or-
Is that the thing that nearly got us killed?
No, that's a different one.
And it also taught me how to disguise myself as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Well, no, it was
Oh.
stuffing cotton balls inside your mouth
Yeah.
to change the shape of
Give
your
it
jaw.
a Marlon Brando look.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you're gonna, that's what they taught us as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, primarily if you're going to be in disguise, put cotton balls in your mouth and powder in your hair and you're gold. Well, yeah, that fucking works.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I actually did a few undercover gigs with the ladies. I'm going to give you some points to that secret agent. That's why not. I'm just in that point giving mood.
Oh, thanks.
How about a beer?
Whoop. Had a great time tech-wise tonight. That's what happens when the tech division's not in state.
Thanks, Tech Division.
Shall we see what the nation?
I guess I.
All right, why not? Rum-pum-pum-pum-pum. What's this? Aussie Az. What's this thing? Audrey Hockey's listening to something. Ah, there you go. All right, leading the charge this evening for What Did You Want to Be Growing Up? This is an interesting one. Dre Ray, big hello to her. I don't know where she is tonight. She must be unaware of the time delay. What does she want to be? She want to be an astronaut.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
You know why? She wanted to change the globe on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what?
Sandwich while she was up there.
Yeah, and honestly, the reason that there's not more female astronauts parking is quite simply, you know how expensive it is to tie-dye a bloody spacesuit pink?
Oh, incredible.
Like, they only have a certain amount of budget, right?
Yeah.
And space is kind of like a man's shed. You know, it's quiet. We're away from people. Sort of do what we want.
Yeah, very bright, cold.
Yeah. You can fart, no matter. No one cares.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who it is now. I know who our YouTube friend is. This is our mate. We'll call him. I don't know. We'll have to think of a name for him.
No, thanks for that.
Let's see.
Oh, I know who it is. Oh, it's we'll think of a name.
Yeah.
Great.
His real name's Nick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've already got a Nick, so we'll have to think of a different name.
Yeah.
You could call him the Gurney.
The Gurney. There you go.
The Gurney?
The Gurns. Grab a jersey, Gurney. You're in. All right. He wanted to be a garbage man.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Why
Drive
not?
trucks and throw shit around. You get to see what your neighbours are throwing out every day.
Get to find out who's been naughty and put non-recyclables in their recycling bin.
Yeah. What a
Just
guy.
the snitch bitch who goes around the middle of the fucking night with his torch going, "What's in this bin?" Puts a little sticker on it.
Yeah. I don't think that's more of a councilman's job, not a garbage man's job. The garbage man's like, I don't give a shit what's in your bin, mate. Porn. I don't care. I throw it away. It's my job.
Yeah.
Dead bodies. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She used to be known as Lisa Bella, but we've changed her name to Rhonda because she's just come back from Bali where she just got engaged to Katut.
Yay!
Congratulations, Rhonda. Like a sunrise. That's what I said to her when I saw her at the shops the other day. I'm like, look at you, radiant today, like a sunrise. And she's like, someone used that on me the other day in Bali and now I married him. I'm like, was his name Katut? She goes, oh, probably.
Yeah. Hang on, my house would be a target. Is that for me? Or does that say Tajay? T-A-G-E-T. Is that a French word? I don't know. Because apparently he trained for years to a sniper. Not sure what that means either.
I said B.
Ah, so we've got to guess the missing word, do we?
That's how most of the show works.
You can, isn't it?
Yeah. We
Well,
play
yeah.
every Friday night.
I'm not used to it in the chat as well. Why would my house be a target?
But mostly because of your bin habits.
Huh?
Mostly because of your bin habit.
Probably, yeah. Oh, there you go. No, Dre Ray, because, she's got the feels because of beautiful Guinness. Yeah, she's still a good girl.
Yes.
Yeah. And Cray Ray's over in Perth, where it'll be early o'clock over there.
The Goons is in Perth too.
Oh, look out.
There's two. That's the most representation we've had in Perth ever.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So you're a cousin as
Yes,
well.
and Luna lives there as well. That's
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
3 members. There is now currently more members of the Nightcap Nation in Perth
Than ever before.
than ever before.
Oh, world first. Groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rhonda wants to be a singer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, why not? You can still be one if you want. Doesn't mean you have to be good at it. You can just do it. I sing all the time. The other day I was walking around here singing Hang Down Your Head Tom Dooley, and Ada actually knew the words. That shows you how often that I sing that song.
How sad's that?
It is. Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Kid Next Door was singing the Kiss version of 2000 Man earlier tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
He's not very good.
No, I bet he's not. The fisherman wanted to be an architect. And then they went and added letters to math, and he was like, no.
Hey, find X. Yeah.
Trajectory? What the fuck am I going to do with trajectory? I'm
Yeah.
an archer or something, am I?
Big screen at the pub. Yeah. Do that.
Yeah, you got to put it on at the Perth pub.
Yeah,
Perth's not
that
that
was-
big. If you put it on there, there's a good chance the other 2 members are probably sitting there watching it with you.
Yeah, and McGowan will probably close the borders again just to keep us out.
Yeah.
Like that signal
I'll
out.
close the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Plugs into
Oh,
that.
up over there.
The darling.
That
Yeah.
Huawei deal.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that got shut down.
Oh,
Shut
sure.
down.
Yeah. Shut down.
Gotta move all the drinks over. Gotta have Mother on display. I just noticed one of the cans was slightly out of frame, and I'm like, that goes against completely everything I promised.
It's Phoenix's fault. Blame the dog.
He'd be watching it. Oh, it's Scotty from Mother Energy will be sitting there watching it going, hey, half that can's out of frame, mate. You promised me it was going to be in frame. All of them.
Well,
Full frame.
cut your pay packet now.
Exactly. What's half for nothing again?
Yeah.
We'll only send you mini cans next time. Wow.
Thank you. Esquire wanted to be a caterpillar. I think we all did at one station.
No stripper, not sponsorship.
Supported by.
So yeah, we display their product and they don't sue us.
It's a good agreement.
Works out well.
Yeah.
And
I'm
they
trying the opposite with Disney.
and they give us some stuff. I got some stuff I got to put
They
together.
give you stuff, yeah.
No, I got some stuff I got to give away.
I'm laughing at Janie Girl's maths.
Take it in, nation. This is probably the funniest you'll ever get.
Stop telling us to find X. She doesn't want you.
God damn it, Janet. She wanted to be a nurse, and now she's on her way to medicine.
Well done, her.
She's on her way from medicine today.
Yeah.
The Tones wanted to be a truckie.
Mhm.
You can be a
The times
truckie.
grow up to be a truckie.
Yeah, that was one of my career paths when I was young.
Yeah, truckie. I actually was thinking the other day, I thought, no, in my luck, if I was ever physically able to return to manual work, I wouldn't mind being a truckie. I got the body for one, I reckon.
And the sweet tooth as well.
And the sweet tooth. Well, the three that remain, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got the Eclipse Mint habit.
Oh,
The truckie.
I have Eclipse mints. This is going to sound really strange, but on the days that I'm not allowed to have, because with ketamine I can have it for 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, and then towards the end I sort of try and give myself 5 or 6 days without any of it in my system. But because it's a raspberry taste, I try and trick my brain by the days that I don't have the ketamine is I use the Eclipse mints in my mouth because it has the same taste, and I find that I don't know, psychosomatically sort of helps me get through it all, you know, like.
Yeah, good.
So big fan of Eclipse mints, and if you're watching Eclipse mints, you want to be associated with ketamine withdrawals.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that'll be the next advertising campaign.
You look less higher.
Yeah, and you're not in as much pain as that Eclipse mints.
There it is. Chuck of the night, boys and girls. Light it down. Get your scorecard
Yeah,
out.
shouting in the studio.
Jump it in. It burns, it burns, it burns. He wants to be a porn star. He's got the dick, just not the career.
Well, he needs a new HD cam.
Yeah. Harvey Dent, he wanted to be when he was very young, he wanted to be a chef. A little bit older, he wanted to be a plumber. Be careful what you wish, because he is technically a registered plumber.
Yep.
Although I'm a bit of a registered plumber. I fixed the leaky taps in my house earlier this week. And then, get this, I fixed it again because I fucked it the first time. So,
Yay!
yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yay! Yeah, you're right, Crayray. I didn't want to say anything, but psychosomatic, not bad.
Thank you very much.
And pronounced correctly.
And pronounced correctly. Alakazam.
And in context.
Yes.
Thank you to the
He's
prodigy.
probably heard it 75 times from his doctors, eh? In context.
In context.
Yeah, it's probably written on his prescription.
Yeah.
Under the word placebo.
Under the word eclipse.
Why has it got a doctor ticket on it?
What do I need a prescription for eclipse?
McDowell. She wanted to be royalty with her own castle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
Yeah. You can actually buy a castle in Scotland for less than a family house here in Melbourne.
Yeah, you couldn't live in it, but
Oh, no, that's fucked. But you could own one.
Yeah, both walls of it. Yeah. Both 30 centimetre high walls. Yeah, but not the land it's on.
That's right.
Welcome to
And
Stevenage.
Church is more psycho than somatic.
Miss Lee, she ought to be congratulated. She wanted to be a flight attendant or a journalist.
Flight attendant, yeah, tough gig.
Mhm.
Tough gig. A journalist, any dumb fuck can do that shit.
We technically are.
No, I'm not.
We're not great at it. Hey,
My disdain for the media is such that I can only say the word journalist as journalist now. It's all such shit.
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Ugh.
Miss Bassett, not to be confused with Angela Bassett, completely different person, wrong colour. She wanted,
Wrong species.
yeah, wrong species. She wanted to be a stripper.
Oh,
still
we
can
got
be.
one in the chat.
Yeah, I know what you look like. You can. There's a market.
Hang on.
There's always a market. That's where I learnt the word psychosomatic, by the way. It was thanks to the Prodigy.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
I was just going back in the chat. Esquire mentioned "smack my bitch up" before. That's what it was.
Smack my bitch up.
Yeah.
That's Chris Brown's ringtone.
That was his lifestyle.
That's it.
Yeah, that and piss.
No, that's R. Kelly, wasn't it? That was the pisser.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, they're all the same to me.
Sherbert wanted to be a paleontologist for the longest time.
No.
For the longest time, go dig up a skeleton tonight. Ooh. Thank you very much.
It's fly tonight.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
I'm being tutored.
I have been cheated, yes. I have my English teacher right over here.
Homeschooling.
I'm learning new things.
Don't let him toot his own horn.
Hey! Hey! Yeah, oh no, sorry, Ash all over that cow. She reckons a person that puts makeup on dead people. I believe they're called makeup artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's specifying.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know.
just for the dead.
And that's a worthy sort of profession, I think.
Yeah,
Well, I'm wondering.
I'd draw eyes on him. Like,
Fancy makeup.
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why does he look like the Joker?
Yeah.
Or if she wants
No,
to.
they cover the pallor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is it, stasis, where the blood goes to the lowest part. Yeah.
Yeah. But, you might want to put, tiger eyes on them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'd go right out. Yeah.
Or a rainbow on their cheek.
Go look, I fucked up his makeup, so I've just put a Jason mask on him. All right.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Batman now. Look at him. He would have loved it. Look at him. He's happy. He's so fat. Look at him. He's happy. He's Batman.
Got the whole open casket thing. I just go.
I can't do it
Well,
either.
you would be impressed if, you turned up to a funeral, there was an open casket, and your nan looked like Ace Frehley.
Brilliant.
Why does she look like the Joker? I had the Joker feeling when I was putting it on. I'm like, what? She looks better as the Joker.
Watched it the night before.
Yeah.
I think she looks good as the Joker. I'm sorry. You didn't specify, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, put some makeup on her. I had a bit of fun with it.
So I did.
I may have taken the assignment in a different direction, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure your nan wanted to be Harley Quinn.
exactly. You tell me that she doesn't look fuckable like this.
Yeah.
US Marshal, the Hall of Famer himself, big hello to him and his family. He wanted to be a pilot and then later a truck driver.
Ah. Yeah, pilot was another one I thought of. Yep.
Yeah, pilot's a good one. Cheech wanted to be a science fiction bounty hunter. It's an interesting career.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
That made me think of Star Wars.
Yeah.
He could start wars.
Yeah. Dog the science fiction about the other.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
These offsider died the other day.
Say it again, sorry.
Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter's offsider died the other day.
Yeah, I would have too if I was his offsider.
Well, yeah, I'd have got there quicker.
Yeah. He's one of those rare ones that didn't overdose of heroin like the rest of his family.
Yeah. Freddy Krueger was not warranted. It says age for the makeup.
Pretty sure it was. Caddyshack, she wanted to be loved and understood. Not going to happen.
Oh,
Sorry, mate.
she's grown up to be that way.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
no.
all.
She's lost and confused.
Oh,
No.
But she found us, so she can't be that bad.
yeah.
Must be a great person.
Yeah. Lucky! Lucky wanted to be skinny, rich, and well-travelled. She is none of the above. She wrote that, I'm not just saying that.
Yeah, no. It's
Got to clarify. There's an asterisk there. Look, you don't have to have monetary items to be rich. I consider myself rich because I have everybody that I like.
No.
And some people I don't like. Well, that's okay too. You got to have
That's
people
all.
that you don't like so you understand the people that you do like better.
Makes you appreciate things, doesn't it?
It does. It does. That's why I keep you around parking.
Oh,
An HD finger for you.
Oh my god, that is the clarity on that. How many pixels is that?
720.
2.
Kematron wanted to be a vet. It didn't happen, but a parent is close enough. That's right. She has performed so many unnecessary operations on our kids. No, I don't want to put them to sleep. What the fuck's wrong with you? Okay, maybe one of them.
Yeah.
Well, she can always check them for fleas, or
Yeah.
worm them.
Yeah, worm. Yeah.
Give them a shiny new coat.
Pull grass seeds out of their ears.
Stripper, what is that? Is that your puppy doing?
I don't know what
Oh.
Yes. Chatty Girl wanted to work at SeaWorld doing the shows with the dolphins. Whoa. What kind of shows are we talking about? There's a reason I'm barred from SeaWorld.
May I also point out, as has been made very clear by the JD girl herself many times, what is her greatest fear of dying? Drowning. So she wants to work at SeaWorld in the tank with dolphins.
No, maybe just standing on the side of the tank holding the fish up.
Maybe, yeah. I wanted the job where you just stood there going, puss, hey, Dolphy. Come on, do your trick.
I want to be the guy with the cattle prod making.
Making do the tricks.
I'm a doer. Training. He'll learn how to do this afternoon.
I'd get ADHD if I was holding the hula hoop out. That's right.
Yeah, look, the dolphins aren't up to doing the tricks today, but don't worry, we've got Secret Agent Ness. She's ready to do some hula hooping.
Get your cameras out.
It's not great. He enjoys it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to sleep well tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Crow Ray finishing up question number 1 for us. He wanted to be a paramedic, and he did.
Job done.
Yeah.
Job done. Mission complete.
Yep. He's a medic who jumps out of aeroplanes.
He does. I don't know why you need to jump out of a perfectly good one.
Yep. JD Girl does hate spiders as well.
Yeah, so do I.
Phobic. Yeah.
No, but her
And commitment.
worst way to die is drowning
Yeah.
or fire or I don't know. So if she's on fire, you can't put water on.
Don't put water on her, Jesus.
And you know what happens in the shower.
Yeah, well, we all know how that ends up.
That was the best typo in the show's history, I reckon.
We've got so much use out of it.
Oh, God, it's a gift that keeps giving, isn't it?
All right, boys and girls, children of all ages, why don't we kick it off to a song, and then we can come back and do, what do you reckon, question 2?
Yeah, and maybe
Hey,
3
do
too.
that.
Oh, yeah, we could probably do that. All right. We're going to be DJ Cumberbund because it's our Just Laugh show, so all tonight's stuff should just make you laugh. You should just watch it going, That's fucking funny.
Laugh.
Laugh, god damn it! I will come to your house and I will. I don't know. I pressed the wrong button. What happened to the button?
It's okay. One of our cats.
Hey Baron, it's DJ C, DJ Cumberbund, making you a special mix for your birthday. You coming into adulthood now, baby boy. You gotta get a job. You go out into the forest, chop some wood, do your thing.
Go Baron, it's your birthday. Go Baron, it's your birthday. Go Baron, it's your birthday. You're a man now. Mazel tov. Go Baron, it's your birthday. Go Baron, it's your birthday. Go Baron, it's your birthday. You're a man now. Mazel tov.
Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I've got some good old loving and I got some more in store. But when I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Yeah. I know not everybody has got a body like you, but I gotta think twice. Oh, baby, before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play because I play them too. Maybe more than things that come by a dozen. That ain't nothing but a plus no loving. Well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. Cause I gotta have faith. Walking around alone and down by the dozen. That ain't nothing but a plus no loving. Ready to no things in my life. Chemicals and mama, I'm so out of heaven now. Get around.
All the old paintings on the tomb, they do the sometimes, don't you know? If they move too quick, they're falling down like a domino. All the buzz are men by the Nile, they got the money on a bet. Gold crocodiles, they snap the teeth on your cigarette.
If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine.
Living on the lighted stage approaches the unreal.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
In touch with some reality. For those who think and
I want it,
feel,
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it.
cast in this unlikely role, ill-equipped to
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
one must put up barriers to keep oneself intact. Oh, but I need some time off from that emotion. Time to pick my heart up off the floor. We need some fishing time. Boy, come along and down by the dozen. That ain't nothing but a dancing loving. Pretty little thing and me like a chemical. I'm so on the handle now, gets around.
It's your birthday. Go Baron, it's your birthday. Go Baron, it's your birthday. You're a man now.
This one is for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the cooling system.
Blonde hair, shaking her thing like it's the end of the world. She's looking her way, her and all her girls.
This is the kind of dude I was looking for. And yes, you'll get slapped if you're looking.
Ladies pointing because you're interested. They step to us and put in their bid.
I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like pelican fly. I mean, you're so shy and I'm loving your tie. You're like slicker than the guy with the thing on his eye.
They're
Oh.
gonna hang out at the after party.
Yes, I did.
Meet us later on in the hotel lobby.
Yes, I
Then they
did.
ask the girls what you want to do.
It's your birthday.
Hey, I guess it's just a macho thing.
Go Baron, it's your birthday. You're a man now. Mazel tov.
My life, you electrify my life. Let's conspire to ignite all
Well, listen to this now.
Because I've got to have faith.
Question 2.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. It's the nightcap. We're still here.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah,
good, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
live.
Aye,
Yeah.
coming there live. DJ Cumberbund. Gotta love him.
Yep.
It's indeed time for question number 2. And I know this doesn't mean much to everybody else, but I really don't like this camera angle. I had it perfect, and now it's all bloody... what can you do?
I think I'll have to get rid of the dog then.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the continuity director of this show is going to be all over this. He'll be like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Is that Frank?
Yeah, well, he's one of them. I don't trust his word, though.
No, I can't blame you.
Question number 2, hands on your own buzzers. Here we go. Question number 2, what is the strangest thing you have wanted... Oh, sorry. What is the strangest thing you have been or wanted to be complimented on?
Secret Agent Ness.
Secret Agent Ness. Still in the 3.
I don't know about the strangest... well, actually, I do know the strangest thing, but I'm not going to say that on air.
Yes, you should.
Let me just say Disney of the Year.
Disney of the Year. Nice.
In a good way.
Yep.
In the best way.
Confirmed.
I like it. Yeah. Well, you have to.
Yeah.
We'll have to subscribe to your OnlyFans or something.
However, it's pretty regular. You know, it happens to me probably about once every 2 months. I'll be serving somebody in my shop, and a child will come up to me and say, "I love your hair."
Aww.
Or I've even been having a lunch break, just sitting out in the street, and have a kid walk up to me and say, "I love your hair."
Oh, look.
Yeah.
You're like, get the fuck away from me.
Okay. But I think it reminds them of Ariel from the Little Mermaid.
Of course. Well, you're not black, so.
No,
No, skinny with it's pointing out.
no, but she's got red hair.
No, he's talking about an Ariel from Under the Sea.
No,
I've seen an Ariel
yeah.
Under the Sea, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's
Epic.
epic.
Hair is epic. There you go, from the stripper himself. That's because she's the regal lady of the crochet and the urinal vision. She's the fiery redhead herself.
Yeah, I agree with you, Church. Yep, get that fucking spider thing off. Yeah, that's it. Well done.
But I also have to say, I've got a customer who uses the same combination of hair dyes as me, and she was in the shop today, and she said smouldering red, and I said hypnotic red. We could both tell what hair colour. Yeah.
You can't really see this here, but in real life, you can tell how fucking grey I am when I haven't got product in. I look like a fluffy grey unicorn. It's crazy.
I'm very grey in real life too.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Kimbertron's gonna shave the mohawk back in for me. That's why I had to use. But yeah, I don't know. What can you do?
Bolton that too.
Manscaped.
Manscaped.
Not a sponsor, but you could be.
Oh,
Yeah, they had the opportunity and they denied. So you know what? Fuck them.
November's over. Yeah.
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 Soft.
Nobody told me.
No.
I deliberately threw out all my Manscaped stuff, except for the shirt, because that's all I owned.
Yes, stripper it is.
Tommy.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. No, the phone's been here for quite a long time. Yep. Yeah, it certainly has. Yeah, I know. I don't understand who's just picked up on it either. I know. Yeah, people. Yeah, no, for a long time. Oh, shit, a good 3 months. I'm not telling you how much I paid for it. Go get fucked. Bye. Wrong number. But yeah, that's the only phone that we could afford.
Yeah.
Parking. It's talking about people that are smouldering. You're next.
Yes. Strange thing I got complimented on last week.
Last week.
I was doing a night shift, and the joint it was busy and very full of schoolies.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All of whom, because I was having a bit of fun.
As you do. How
Yeah.
you pick out?
And one of the I said to one of the kids, like, everyone under like 25, it's just been really nice.
Yeah.
Like, friendly, polite, patient. Not a couple of dickheads, but whatever. And he said, you know why that is? And I was expecting him to go, because we're all wonderful and marvellous. And I said, no, why is that? And he goes, because you've got such a great energy.
Oh, they don't know you at all.
Right. There goes my reputation.
Yeah. Jeez. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. You need someone to babysit your under 25-year-old? Then get a hold of Parking Nick's baby service. He'll come to you.
So I'll bring my own music. And energy.
And energy.
Yeah.
Just love your aura, man. Just love your aura.
Yeah. So that was a strange thing for me to be complimented on.
Yeah, just a little bit. I like it, though.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. The reason that I thought of this question is the other week I was cleaning my ears. And I thought to myself, I remember when because I'm always wearing headphones and things like that, I get built up quite regularly, so I keep them, relatively clean. And I was at the dock, and I had just cleaned my ears previous to going to the doctor, and I thought to myself,
the doctor? I thought you went down to the pier.
No, wrong doc. I went to the doctor, and I'm thinking to myself, "Whoa, here comes the compliment," because they looked in my ear, and I'm like, I can't wait, and it never came, and I'm like, ah. So do my ears look all right? And yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, they're right.
Nice and clean. And yeah. So anyway, we need to look at your blood results. I'm like, fuck you, give me the compliment.
Yeah, come on.
Actually, I have been had that comment from a doctor before, and it was in 2008.
Oh, you stole my compliment.
No, it was in 2008, and I remember the time very well because I had terrible earache, and I went to the doctor, and it was a locum, and he said to me, "Oh, your ears are very clean."
Oh,
yeah, you should see my tits.
And I said, "It's because they were sore, so I cleaned them."
Here I am. Like I naturally seem to be like going to the dentist. You brush your teeth before you go to the dentist. And they go, "Oh, geez, your teeth are clean." I was hoping it was going to be the same thing. Clean my ear out, and doc's going to have a quick look in the canal and go, "Fuck me, these are clean." Yeah, it sure is.
Makes you wonder what he does before he goes to the proctologist.
Well, I normally dig one in there. Although when I was talking,
water pick out.
Yeah.
When I was talking to the nightcap Dr. Lou, and I told him my joke that I use on my surgeon, which is just remember, you're one of the only few men that's ever been inside me. Dr. Lou put his hand up and said, "Don't forget me." I said, "No, Doc, you were the first man to be inside me." Because this is a legit story. This is dead set, 100%. Get your scorecard out, jot this down. When I was working security in Box Hill, Dr. Lou had a history of not wearing his identification on him, right? And I said to him, "Doc, if you don't start wearing your identification, dead set, mate, you are going to give me my next prostate exam," right? And I'd say it to him quite often. Then I had a motorbike accident, and part of the thing is once you've had this type of accident, they check your prostate to find out where the alignment is. And he had to do that. And he told me to, look, this is what I need to do, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "That's fine, Doc. Do what you need to do." And he's done his bit. And I'm whacked out on morphine. I remember grabbing him as he's taking his gloves off. And he sits down with me. I said, Doc, I fucking told you, didn't I?" And he's like, "Oh, shit, you did too."
Yeah.
And did he comment that you were clean?
Yeah, actually, yeah. He was the only one to give me a really nice compliment on cleanliness.
Well, good luck next time with your ears.
Yeah, thank you.
My urologist, the first time I went to see him, did a surprise prostate exam because I didn't know. I literally didn't know it was about to happen.
This is the worst.
He's jammed it in there, and I've gone, "Oi!"
Oh,
As you do, because I didn't know what was going to happen.
like, take your ring off. He goes, "That's me watch."
Yeah. And I was sort of lay there, and I thought, "Oh, dude," and he goes, "You can get up. It's not the Catholic Church." He did. He said that.
Did you get a master?
No.
And a can of Coke.
No.
He did get a nice pat on the head, though.
People.
All right, let's just jump
Sounds
straight.
like a urologist. No, really. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is.
Um,
I've grown to like him.
Yeah, he is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when I went to the optometrist, and I went there, and I said, "I just got a pain in the right eye," and he goes, "All right, so take your clothes off and just stand over there." I'm like, "It's only a sore eye." He goes, I'm the fucking doc. You do it." So I took my clothes off and went and stood behind the bloody screen, and there's another bloke standing there dead naked as well. I said, "This is ridiculous. I came here for a sore eye." And he goes, "How do you reckon I feel, mate? I'm here to fucking install the cable." You don't argue with docs. You just know. Let's just jump straight into the strangest thing that you've been wanted to be complimented on. Leroy Jenkins, his pole driving skills.
Right.
Yeah, I was wondering if he has been complimented on, or he's just hoping to.
I think he's open to.
Yeah.
Queen Bee, she reckons she was heavily pregnant with her second. She cleaned the skirting boards in her house, and she was so upset when no one said how great her skirting boards looked.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I'd be
With
pissed
the
too.
pregnancy hormones as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
probably a very long night for everyone in her house.
Yeah. But I think it's a fantastic thing for her to have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was probably going through that nesting stage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, soon enough she's going to have a little one.
Yeah. And there's a disinfecting stage too. Your brain just makes you go, I better disinfect this entire surface. And you,
Yeah.
like, especially when you're first, you're like, I've got to clean this entire fucking house from bottom to top, blah, blah, blah. And then your second one comes along and you're like, oh, I should probably clean the surfaces that I use. And then your third comes along and you're like, fuck it, mate, eat the mud, I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jake
I think that
reckons...
Queen Bee might have been like that with all of them, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they're all great kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Judge reckons if the prostate exam's taking longer than 10 minutes, it's not a doctor.
Or if you can feel both these hands on your shoulders. The fisherman reckons he entered a scone competition as a joke, and then he won. And the old ladies were not, that he was competing against, were not very happy.
I bet they weren't.
Yeah.
They're
Been there,
ringing.
done that.
Yeah.
Esquire reckons it would take only 2 minutes of coaching before if available to be... What?
Before he'd be able to be a competent pennant lawn bowler.
Right, okay. Yeah.
I think he meant I'd before I'd
Yeah.
be able. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon you're spot on, mate. I like lawn bowls too, and I remember the first time I played them, and I did all right, but I was absolutely sloshed with two of my mates, and we're just having a piss fun. And these old fellas, I thought they were going to fight us in the car park.
Yeah.
Like, calm down, fella. You're not surfing right now, are you? Hey,
Yeah.
stop having backflashes, buddy. We're gonna do this all right. It's just a game. The Tones reckons that no one compliments him on his pussy after he shows it to him, and then he's put his photo of a tattoo of a kitty cat, Sylvester to be precise.
Is it Sylvester? Sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. However, Kimatron has been
Okay.
yeah, Kimatron's been complimented on her pussy after she showed it, and she has, yes, multiple times. McDowell, hey. McDowell reckons of her double jointness. Well, come on,
Hey.
Sherbert, lift your game, mate. If she can bend over and lick your balls while you're doing it.
Come on, McDowell. Yeah.
Sherbert needs to lift his game. If she's giving him a rim job while he's giving it to her, that's skill. Like a pretzel, mate.
Graphic.
No, graphic's the photo.
Hang on,
they just
let's
put up.
scroll back to the photos. Yeah.
Yes, Marshall reckons his toilet plunging skills. I've complimented him on his toilet plunging skills.
No.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Can imagine how good they'd be.
Oh.
I think he probably just needs to go into the bathroom and look at the plunger, and the magic happens.
It just does it on its own. He is so good with a plunger. I have dead set saying toilet water turned to butter. He is just that good at it.
That's biblical, man.
Yeah.
That's water into wine.
Yeah, well, water into milk, and then. But it's amazing. It doesn't even need to add salt. I'm like, fuck, man, you've done this.
Yeah, because when I plunge a toilet, the water looks like Vegemite.
This is...
I did.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
WD-40.
Best way to
Not
do
a
it.
sponsor.
No.
But could be.
We love you.
Yeah, bloody hell.
I like this one from Cheech. He reckons his immunity to motion sickness. I think you should be complimented on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a hell of a skill.
Yeah.
Kimotron was once told that she could be a hand model. I guess because she was good at holding things, hey, Cat, which it does. It makes it look bigger, I'll be honest. Makes it look huge. She's got small hands. Sherbet, he reckons the time I could see after an eye injury that the doctor said that he'd be blind in that eye.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like when one of my, which one was it, fourth urologist, said, was going through my records, and he's gone, oh my God, you've had a lot of radiation in the last year and a bit. I said, yeah, that's probably because I'm as, tough as old nails. And he goes, yeah, you probably are.
Yeah.
I can't sleep because I glow.
Yeah, you got a healthy glow. You got that Chernobyl glow.
Yeah, that glow. Yeah,
maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's radiation.
Yeah.
Jada Girl once asked if she had Botox in her lips, and the person was shocked when she said that her lips were natural.
Oh.
She does have lush lips.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. And Cray finishing up question number 2 for us with is a young lad doing his medical training back when they had a nursing corps training with them. I had I have
a
comely wrenched
wench
call me a donkey. I was hurt for some time until I was told that donkey packs more than a horse. Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So do I.
Yeah, it works. Jeepers. All right.
Sorry, I'm just reading Cheech's comment.
No.
It's that new finger feel.
It was so bad, I went from a doctor to a mister to an associate professor to a professor.
Yeah.
And after the operation that finally got rid of the kidney stone,
which had 2 surgeons working, one through the front, one through the back.
Correct. And
one that went down his throat.
Everyone I spoke to in the hospital, I said, "Oh, I was in surgery for over 6 hours." They go, "Yeah, I know, I was there." I don't know how many people were there. I was unconscious, of course. I go down to radiation and try and tell them the story to the radiationalist.
The radiation
That's
guy.
Your surgery that took 12 days.
Yes. And the radiologist goes, "Yeah, I was there."
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Everyone in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there for a bit.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. How'd they go? All right.
Yeah, they weren't bad. I threw in some pointers, but I was completely off. But I'm like, come on, surely one of us can go in through the mouth. And they're like, that's not how it works. I'm like, who's the fucking real doctor? Oh, you are, right?
Well, yeah, nobody at Rosebud.
Then I was like, I said, Chip? And they're like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Is it salt and vinegar?
No, I don't eat salt and vinegar. I'm like,
No, me either.
Yeah.
And Grace just explained in the chat that he was called Donkey about the amount of weight he could carry on his back.
Oh, that's
how
totally
much he was
different.
packing.
Oh, that's
Instead of
totally
his penis.
different what I was thinking.
Alright, let's just jump straight into question 3, shall we?
Yeah, right.
Alright.
Question 3. 3.
Okay, question number 3. Here we go. What is your favourite catchphrase?
Parking.
Parking.
It's one that I thought up myself at a particularly chaotic workplace, in a former workplace, where upon the beginning of every shift, I'd walk in, look around the place, and go, who the fuck organised this shit?
It's a fair call. I'm going to give you a nice round amount of points for that.
Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Speaking about things that are well organised, Second Agent S, you're next.
That's me.
That is.
Favourite catchphrase? One of them. I'm testigrate. Deal with it.
Yay! Oh, well, you just won 15 million points. Congratulations. What do you want to do with your points?
Good edition shirt.
No wonder I drink so much.
Your catchphrase, Nick. I'm just borrowing it.
Yeah, that's it. He's out. Rage quit.
Yeah, only get on the fridge, it's alright.
Yeah, he's both with the cans. Not a sponsor, but they should be.
Let's just jump straight in to what is your favourite catchphrase? Leading the charge, Dry Ray. She reckons phrasing is her favourite catchphrase. Yeah, that will do it. The fisherman, to quote a boomer from Wentworth, don't annoy me or I'm going to punch your titty in.
Going back to dry race, I've been collecting poorly written headlines off my newsfeed. It's friggin' hilarious.
I like it.
I'll send them to her one day.
Yeah, you should. Esquire likes. Take it away, guys.
Shouting in the studio!
There it is. GLC reckons fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck off. Get fucked. I alternate.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Haven't you people got houses to go to? Yeah.
Tom Hanks's favourite catchphrase, I don't know why this is relevant, but it is, that's horse shit.
Yeah.
That's his favourite one. Oh, that's good, I like that.
Yep.
God damn it, Janet reckons, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. The tones, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that one.
Oh, yeah!
And he also reckons, go ahead, make my day.
Yep. Another famous one.
Mm-hmm. Cheech reckons, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Yeah, they'd probably spell it properly, though.
Yeah.
Like your Y-O-U apostrophe R-A. But anyhow, I digress.
US Marshal knows that it's been used already, but it can't be beaten.
Shouting in the studio! You know what this means? Most people like it when the show ends.
Yeah. Maybe we need to put that on a shirt. Lucky reckons, dope!
Dope!
Yeah.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker!
Squirrel came over after the first shouting in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, oh, show's finished.
Yeah, that's it.
Feed
Must
me,
be
human.
Time. Pavlov.
Chematron, she uses this quite regularly, and here's one I prepared earlier. Yeah. She uses that quite regularly when I say, "Hey, do you feel like having a bit of sex?" And she's like, "Well, here's one I prepared earlier," and then she just gives me a blow up shape.
Yeah.
I love that shape. I think it's a blow up one anyway. I don't know. It could be a dead one.
Yeah, whatever.
Sherbet reckons it is what it is.
Yeah, that is one of my favourites. I quite like them.
Yeah, that is a good one.
It's all right. It's just having a go, mate.
Crow reckons do or do not. There is no try.
Another Star Wars one, yeah.
It is a good one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's a good one, but it's a Star Wars one.
It is. Don't try.
Yeah.
In other words, you
All right.
do it or you don't. Right?
I always like shit or get off the pot.
Yeah, shit or get off the pot. Yeah, that's a good one. I heard that one again the other day. And I'm like, shit, I forgot
Yeah.
about that one. That was a really good one.
Yeah. Because prevarication just it frustrates me.
The one that I reckon needs to come back, because it was a good one years and years ago, and it's an old country one, and I thought, shit, it needs to be used. I use it quite regularly. If it's been really raining and they go, oh, how wet is it outside? And I go, it's wet enough to bog a duck.
Yeah.
And people still go, oh, what do you mean by that? You go, well, a duck can fucking move around in water, can't it? Right? So if it's wet enough to bog a duck, it's pretty bloody wet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or could you eat the crutch out of a low-flying duck?
Mm.
Could.
They eat the crutch out of a camel jockey's jumpers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold enough to freeze the nuts off a tractor.
Yeah, freezing the nuts of a tractor. It's colder than charity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many. I love them all. Some of these ones need to come back. They really do.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm as pissed as a cricket.
Yeah. She goes off like a frog in a sock.
Goes off. That's my favourite. She's the town bike. Everyone's at a ride.
Yeah.
She's the town door. Everyone's at a turn.
Bangs like a dunny door.
Bangs like a dunny door.
Yeah.
If you had half a brain, mate, it would be lonely.
Yeah, if brains were dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose.
That's it. Couldn't organise a route in a brothel. And then there was one that I heard the other day. Kimatron had never heard it before, and it was, wouldn't be able to tip water out of a boot if the instructions were on the heel.
That's not bad. I don't
You haven't heard that one? Yeah, that's a really good one. I like that one.
wonder where Hillston is. It looks wet.
It's wet enough to bog a duck.
Yeah, in Hillston.
Mm.
Fuck yeah.
As long as it's not your Anna.
Well, as long as it is your Anna.
Jada Girl reckons laughter's the best medicine, except for if you got, I don't know, herpes.
Yeah.
McDowell reckons you can do anything you can put your mind to. Not really. I'll try. Bog duck. There you go.
Yeah, that's on the picture. I saw it.
Yeah.
Bog duck. This is a great one from the fisherman. I just want milk to taste like real milk. That's normally Esquire's one. Oh, beautiful. And Cheech.
No, Cheech couldn't find his ass, donkey, if he had a mirror on a stick.
He reckons I tried it at home. That's another good one. Buy the shirt. Make great Christmas presents. Even to yourself.
Yeah.
Test questions 1, 2, and 3 done.
Woo!
Woo! What time is it? Oh, look at that. Pretty much right on the knocker.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Going off like a frog in a sock in a blender on a hot plate.
She's so ugly, not even her stepfather would fuck her. It's one of my favourite roasts. I'm in a roast group, and there's times where I think I need therapy. Because that's one of my go-tos.
There's no times I don't think you need therapy.
Got to remember that life is life is short and hard. You know, like a bodybuilding elf.
Yes.
That's it, boys and girls and children of all ages. That is the end of the show. That was the end of question 3. Brings us to the end of the nightcap itself.
Oh.
Hurrah! You guys have been in high def.
And boo at the same time.
Yeah. I have a legit 2-minute song to play just before the credits, so hang around for that.
Yeah.
Because it's our Just Laugh show, and this I wanted to play this during the show, but we are running out of time, so I'll play it just before the credits. So hang out for it. It is a pretty funny song. It was written so long ago that at the time it was the dirtiest song ever written.
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
It probably isn't, but it's worth the listen. Big thank you to each and every one of you that tune in, week out, and some of our new people that have come and gone. We do appreciate you guys as much, hopefully, as you appreciate us. Maybe slightly more. We don't know. It's not a competition, but if it was.
Yeah, and the replayers.
And the replayers. We do love our replayers as well. We are a form of torture in one of the Saigonian prisons. So, to all the inmates there, big hello. Hope all's going well.
Yeah, we're part of escape and evasion training for most special forces around the world.
Yeah, if you can sit through 2 hours of this, then you can pretty much cope with any high-stress situation.
Fine. Nobody catches you.
Did I just hear Druid? Did someone put Druid in there?
Dude.
Check for dude. Strip it for a picture of your anus. That are a giant anus. Not sure what it is.
One and the same, really.
Yeah.
In that part of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. I hope you all have a ripper week.
Stop telling people what to do.
Just fucking did.
You're authoritarian?
They will do it.
Alright, fine. We'll do it then. You have a great week as well, Mr. Parking. It is always a pleasure to catch you. Right there. Right there in the centre part of the studio. She's, of course, the regal lady of the Udall and the Crochet Division. She is currently testigrade, and she's the fiery redhead herself, Secret Agent Ness.
Hey.
You're looking very high def.
Peace out.
Peace out. Don't forget, hang around for this last song, and then the credits. But until then, we're going to leave you with these wonderful passing words, which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply... You have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Friday, the Nightcap. It's a lot better than...
Shouting in the studio.
Here we go. There was an old farmer who lived by a rock. He sat in the meadow, was shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek. Their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings. And in days of yore, there came a young lady. She looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass. She pulled up her dresses and showed us her ruffles and laces and a white fluffy duck. Quack! She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children and learn them to knit, while the boys in the barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt, while the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellows, as girls sometimes do, to make it quite clear that she wanted to go for a nice pleasant stroll on the grass and hurry back home for a nice piece of ice cream and cake that stood 3 layers tall. And after dessert she was ready to go for another walk down by the dock with any young man with a sizable roll of 100s and a big bulge up front. If he'd ask politely, she'd show him her little pet dog who was subject to fits, and maybe she'd let him grab hold of her small tender hands with a movement so quick. Then she'd bend on over and suck on his soda so sweetly till she finished it, then pull down her panties to rub on her hip that she bruised when she ran down the halls, 'cause he tried to force her to lick on his candy so tasty made of butterscotch. And then he spread whipped cream all over her cookies that she had been baking all night. If you think this is dirty, you're fucking well right.
Hey guys, it's JD Girl.
Hey, I'm Shannon, otherwise known as McDowell.
And hi, I'm Tim, also known as Sherbet.
And we're watching The Nightcap. It's a lot better than having a threesome on a plane.